Hello, I'm Anna J. Lewis of Dallas, Texas, with the Empire of Diamonds, or as we fondly like to say, the EOD. Today, I would like to share some information with you on the subject, the law of intuition, one of the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. So, what is intuition? The dictionary defines intuition as the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. I like to say it's a gut feeling you get about a person, place, or thing. When it comes to leadership, there are 3 levels of leadership intuition. Let's examine them. The first level of leadership intuition is those who naturally see it, or in other words, those who are born with exceptional leadership giftings and abilities. If you study the life of Steve Jobs, he stands out as an excellent example of a world-class leader who had the natural ability to see ways around obstacles, barriers, and challenges that stumped everyone else. He started Apple in his father's garage, built it to great success, got pushed out of his own company by someone he personally recruited, then re-enlisted to save a floundering Apple years later. After reviewing the status of Apple at that time, Steve Jobs cleaned house, brought in new blood, and established an alliance with Microsoft, the company Apple was embroiled in an intellectual property dispute with at the time. The decisions Steve Jobs made to turn Apple around were not popular with everyone in the company. But he persevered because he somehow knew in his gut what it would take to get Apple back to the basics of what Apple had always done best, using its individuality to create products that make a difference. And he was right. The second level of leadership intuition is those who are nurtured to see it. Not everyone starts off with great instincts, but whatever abilities people have can be nurtured and developed so they can learn to think like a leader. It's called informed intuition because it's something that's learned. Here in the Empire of Diamonds, we have a system that offers excellent tools to nurture leadership intuition. The third level of leadership intuition is those who will never see it. Most everyone has the capabilities to develop leadership skills and intuition, but without the interest and desire to develop leadership skills, people at this level will never think like anything but followers. Great leaders tackle problems head-on, examining them to discover ways to solve them using the law of intuition. It's an art more so than a science, something that can be developed rather than the way things naturally are. That's why it requires intuition. The principles of leadership are constant, but the application changes with every leader and every situation. That's why it requires intuition so you don't get blindsided. To lead long, you have to obey the law of intuition, whether you are someone who naturally sees it or someone who is nurtured to see it. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm Anna J. Lewis with the Empire of Diamonds. EOD, EOD, EOD.